Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So, on Monday, the Trump administration released its proposed budget, and this budget is very problematic. So, I'm going to provide like a summary of some of the things that are being cut. First of all, this budget increases military spending by $195 billion over 2 years. And while it increases the military spending, it slashes and cuts social programs. It slashes student aid, programs providing grants to low-income students, programs designed to provide grants to prepare students for college, low-income students for college. It cuts funds that were designated for before and after school learning centers. It also cuts energy assistance for low-income people. This program cuts Medicare and Medicaid and food stamps. It cuts SNAP benefits by $17.2 billion in 2019. That's a 22% cut. I will post links to all the articles that I get this information from. So those are some of the cuts that we face under this Trump budget. And this is something that I talked about. I indicated how they will be cutting these social programs, as a result of these tax cuts for the rich. It's a disgrace. So also, they're cutting funding for affordable housing and other vital programs while they're increasing military spending, while they're cutting taxes for these rich people. And what they're doing is they're paying for those tax cuts at the expense of poor working class people. That's what's happening. And the sad thing about this budget, it's not balancing any budget. This proposed budget will create a $7 trillion deficit. It will add $7 trillion to the national deficit. This budget is a disgrace, man. It's a disgrace that you have a Trump administration that is trying to balance its budgets on the backs of poor working class people, many of whom are African American. It's a disgrace. While at the same time, this government wants to give more money to the military to pay for more bombs and more weapons of mass destruction and more death and more war. They always have enough money for war, always. But when it comes to feeding the hungry, they got to cut back. When it comes to providing housing for the homeless, they got to cut back. When it comes to providing education for those who do not have access to a college education, who don't have the funds for a college education, they want to cut back on that. They always have enough money to shoot people. They always have enough money to bomb people and kill people. But when it comes time to heal people in hospitals, they want to cut back on that kind of funding too. They want to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. This administration is a disgrace, and we need to call our Congress people, we need to call our senators and make sure that they fight against this proposed Trump budget. I will include a link in the description box as soon as I get an opportunity. I'm at my lunch break right now, so I may not be able to get to it until after I return home, after I leave the office. But I encourage you to contact your Congress people and urge them not to support this proposed budget. So tell me what y'all think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.